Because listen, as I was growing and learning as a trader, I showed up to everything, everything, anything I could find. I was locked in because I was ready to go to another level. I love it. I love it. Now, before we even get started, I want you to pause for a moment and invite a friend. Invite that person you know needs to be here. Don't get all this wealth and all this knowledge on your own, right? Oh, I love it. Felicia says she's ready to lock in. I see so many people. I see so many people that are here for the first time and the second time. Oh, I love it. Michelle's here for the third time. She said, I'm locked in. Now, I want y'all to invite a friend. Let's go ahead and invite a friend. Invite somebody that you know needs to be here that could help you along the way. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, go ahead and invite a friend. Invite a cousin, your mama, your sister, somebody. You have no idea how God can use these free classes just to plant that seed and to help somebody change the way they think about generational wealth. You just need somebody to tell you that you can do it and that you can show up and you can learn. And I'm always like, I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't know about y'all, but I don't gatekeep. Y'all gatekeep? We're not gatekeepers up in here, right? So I want to encourage you, invite a friend, invite a cousin, invite somebody else, right? Oh, y'all are so sweet. Okay, as we're inviting friends, I want to know where y'all are from. I want to know where y'all are from. Go ahead and drop that. Where y'all from? Detroit. We got Detroit in the house. We got San Diego in the house. Oh my gosh, y'all are moving so fast. Oh my gosh. Evelyn's in the house. Janine is in the house from Chicago. We got Mississippi. Let's go. Are we so locked in? Oh, I love it. Karen's from Florida. I love it. Prairie's from Montana. Hey, Prairie. I know you're in the group chat. I love that. Angela's from Atlanta. We got SoCal in the house. I might be biased, but I live in Cali and I think it's the best place ever. Okay, so as you're going ahead and invite all your friends, all the things, tonight is going to be amazing and it's going to be life-changing. But I want you to be free from the distractions. Get rid of all the distractions. Turn off the TV, turn off all the distractions. If you can just lock in and learn, I promise you it's going to change your life. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go over my presentation with you guys. Let's just share it here. Should be able to see. All right, we should be good. All right, so tonight we're talking about how to trade stocks the smart way in 3 simple steps, 3 easy steps. Even if you're too busy, even if you're overwhelmed, or even if you think that trading isn't for people like me, listen. And I want you to do this. I want you to stay and promise me that you are going to lock in and stay till the end. Why are we going to lock in and stay till the end? Because I'm giving out a lot of free stuff today. I'm giving out so much free stuff today. Listen, I'm giving out all type of free stuff. I have a gift, a checklist that I'm going to give you at the very end that's going to help you to become a better trader. In addition to that, I'm going to be giving away $750. Y'all go ahead and say 750 in the chat. Say 750 in the chat. Say it's me. It's me. I'm gonna get them coins tonight. Yes, it's me. Clock it. I love it. Oh yeah, y'all are so loud. I love the energy in these. I promise. You guys just make my Monday nights. I just feel like at this point we all just hanging out, right? I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna be giving away $750 again tonight. I have a free gift, a checklist that's really going to help you to become a better trader. It's the checklist that I use every single day as a trader. And if you're new in your journey or even old in your journey, it's something that's going to help you along the way. That's a free gift I want to give you at the very end. So I want to encourage you to hang out with me until the end tonight. Now, again, we paused and you invited 3 friends. If you didn't, go ahead and do it. If you invited a friend, I need to know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you invited a friend, let me know. Say I did. I did. If you invited somebody, invited my girl. Valerie said, I'm not going to be the only friend that's out here changing my life financially. Y'all, I promise you, this is going to sound crazy, but you got to rock with me for a second. You rocking with me? Say I'm rocking with you. Oh, I got my TBT fan. I love it. You rocking with me for a second? When you start to change the way you think about money, and then multiplication starts coming into your life from money and finances, I have found that God begins to open up financial doors, financial favor, connections like crazy. Like it's been blowing my mind watching how God has been working it out because I made the decision that I was going to multiply my money and be a good steward over it, right? So, you showing up and then you applying what I'm teaching, I promise you it's going to change your life and your friend's life, right? So, again, two people are going to get $250 each into their brokerage, and then I'm going to give another $250 gift away in a few. So I definitely want to be able to be a blessing to y'all tonight. Now, my promise to you tonight is by the end of this training, you're going to have a better idea of how options works, how trading works, what an option looks like. You're going to know, what stocks to buy in your retirement accounts. You're going to know if the market is going to be choppy or not. You're going to have a better idea of what's happening big picture. And that's my goal. That's my promise to you tonight. No finance degree is required, no Wall Street background. You just need to be serious and you just need to lock in and learn these things today. Okay, now does this sound familiar? You want to build extra stream of income, right? But every time you look at a trading chart, it's like confusing. If that's you, say that's me. Like, girl, this is my third class and I'm still confused. It's okay, boo. It's okay. It's okay, boo. It's all right. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all. I love it. I'm looking at all y'all's messages in the chat. I love it. That's the thing. The more you surround yourself around this world, the easier it's going to become. I want to know this. How long have y'all been to college when you went, or if you're in college now? How many years? Go ahead. Go ahead and drop them years. And I'm watching the chat here. 4, 6, 22. Dang. 8, 4, 8, 6, 4. Okay. So many people give everything else a whole lot of time. But when it comes to trading, after 2 weeks, they're like, why ain't I rich? This is a skill. And it's a skill that's going to challenge you and develop you. And it's going to stretch you, right? And so I just want to encourage you as you learn this skill, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, right? Rome ain't built in a day, it takes time. Also, my team just told me that if you follow my broadcast channel, one of the people are going to get $250. So if you go onto my Instagram, if you go to my private group, it's called the Millionaires Club. And if you just join there, they're going to choose somebody from there that's also live on here. So go ahead, hit my Instagram. It's Heather L. Love. If you're not there already, make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following the Busy Trader. And we're going to make sure that we pull somebody. I'm going to have my assistant grab somebody from there. All right. So the thing is this, we give everything else a lot of time, but then when trading comes along, we're like, whew, right? Or maybe you've tried piecing things together, you're trying to figure it out, you're showing up here, you're trying to figure out how to do it, but it's just not working out. And you're like, what is happening, right? Well, I'm here to help you figure it out, right? I'm here to help you figure it out. I'm here to help you go to another level. I'm here to help you feel confident when you show up into the market, right? You might feel like I'm busy. I have a job. I have things that are going on. I get it. I got kids. I got a husband. I got travel, work. I lead Busy Trader. I get it. It's just we all have a lot going on. If you have a lot going on, say I do in the chat. Say I do. Say I do. I got a lot going on. Come on, say I do. Because we do. We're all busy. And I feel like life just gets busier. It's just like, when is it gonna slow down a little bit? Right? When we gonna slow down a little bit, right? Y'all understand, y'all are feeling me, right? You get it. It's nonstop busy. And it feels like I just don't have time. But the testimonials I'm getting from people that are like, I want to join the 5 Minute Trader. I want to be a part of this because that means I can trade and be done trading every day in 5, 10 minutes or less. That's goals. Is that not goals? Say that's goals. Like, come on. Like, that is goals, right? So here's the truth. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel intimidated, or if you feel like trading's just not for you, then you're in the right place. I am here to simplify it. That's why I started Busy Trader. I feel like the system itself tries to keep you out and it tries to make everything feel like it's so complicated and so hard. And you need to be an accredited investor and you need to have all these hookups. No, you don't. You just need a simple strategy every single day and you just show up and trade your plan. Valerie said you're the busiest trader ever. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. I wonder sometimes, me and my assistant are the busiest traders, right? But this is the thing. I feel like I'm doing what I'm called to do, and I'm called to help people. Period. Like that's my passion. That's my purpose. That's why I'm here for the third or fourth time on a Monday night to teach your auntie and your cousin about money. Come on. I'm just trying to help the people out, right? And so I just want you to know that you're not alone and that I want to I'm here to help you. So what if it doesn't have to be complicated? What if I can actually teach you a simple strategy that can bring in money on a regular basis? You can stop over trading, stop with the FOMO, and you can start growing from like the milk to the meat of trading. And that's why I'm here. My name is Heather, and I started Busy Trader for this reason. It's so crazy because I feel like God gave me the name, the Busy Trader, because I'm busy. Like I'm busy. I got a lot going on. And I said, I want to help people that don't want to sit in front of screens all day. I want to help people that have small children that are running around and going crazy. I don't know if any of my mamas breastfed in the group, but I breastfed for 7 years. Come on. Y'all know. Come on, mamas. If you breastfed at the group, say I did. I did. Sorry, guys. But for real, it's so much. It's like, it's a long time, right? So I was nursing, trying to close trades. My kids were having meltdowns, all the things. And so I felt like I was in the trenches, but at the same time, I wanted my money to work for me. So there was a season of my life where I just focused on trading the 5 minute trader. And then also I did swing trading, and I'll teach you swing trading at another time. But I've helped thousands of people just do that, simplify it. And I'm going to show you one of the exact systems that I used. Now, here's some of the people that I rock with on a regular basis in my Discord group chat. Let's give it up for Tori. She made 178% on a lotto that I called out. Let's just say congratulations, Tori. Come on. Tori was the very first member of the Busy Trader, my company, and I'm so proud of her. She's like so locked in. And then let's give it up for Tanisha. Say congratulations. So she spends time in prayer before she trades each morning. Now, if you know or don't know, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, I love Jesus, and I encourage you to spend time with God beforehand. Logan's calling me. Could you turn it on silent? Sorry, my son's calling me. But let's encourage Tanisha. Say, good job, Tanisha. Let's go. Good job, Tanisha. Now, look at Joy. She made $1,235. Now, the thing is, y'all see these people, but I know these people and I know their stories. And that's the thing. When I teach trading, I don't just like read about it, right? I don't just see their names. Like, no, I actually know their stories and I know their desire to be debt free or and to be, travel the world and to retire and all those things. To see people making money consistently has been life changing for me just to be able to watch. It's incredible. All right. So what are options and why trade them? You might be like, man, what are options? What is this? We're going to go over that today. The second one is candlesticks and technical analysis. And the third pillar is going to be retirement accounts and my favorite stocks. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Say I'm ready in the chat. If you're ready, if you're like, man, I'm ready for this. Come on. Even if you've been here before, I'm ready. I'm ready because that's the thing. Being repetitive is a good thing. It ingrains it into your brain, right? So it's so good that you're here and that you're locked in. Okay, now this presentation is for educational purposes only. This does not constitute as financial advice. I'm just sharing what works for your girl. Here's the first pillar, options training. Options is the foundations for all of investing. And I think sometimes at first it's like, oh, it's so complicated, it's so hard. No, I like to trade options because I make money faster, right? You can stick to buying just stocks. If you want to see a quicker return, you grab options. So I buy shares every day, and a share is just like a piece of a company, right? But options allows for me to multiply my money so much faster. So I buy stocks for the long term and options to grow my accounts quickly. Now, it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but it's okay. If you just rock with me, I'm going to show you and also give you some examples. Now, this is why I like options. This is one of the examples I always like to use. But one of my friends had some money sitting around. I gave her my opinion to get into a Tesla Leap. You can see at the top, she had 2 Tesla shares. And at the bottom, she had one option. She spent $3,000 on this option and she ended up making 16,000 on it. How crazy is that, y'all? And then she ended up making 800 on the shares. So this just goes to show when you're putting in a similar amount of money, this is the difference of the return. We love shares because they don't expire, but this Tesla option, this bad boy did expire, right? And she actually made this in 2 weeks. Is that not amazing? Can I get an amen in the chat? Like, what? Run me that really quick, right? Let's go. Amen to that. Okay. Now, why do I like options for day trading and swing trading? Now, this is a trade I recently took. Y'all, I spent $100 on this in my small account. Now, if you know me, you know I trade small accounts and I trade large accounts. The reason why I trade small accounts is because I want you to see that you can use little amounts of money to make a large amount of money. Okay. And that's the thing. You don't need like thousands of dollars to trade. No, you need strategy and a plan. In this particular trade, I took this trade and I made 1,037% on it, or 1,660 bucks. And I only used 100, right? How? By using options. So this was, I think this was a overnight swing that I took. But when you start seeing these numbers, it messes with you because it ruins you, right? It ruins you because you're like, wait a minute, I actually can multiply my money really fast. I can actually do this, right? I sold when I wanted to sell this contract. Now, you better believe, I always say if it's good enough to screenshot, come on, it's good enough to sell, right? So I sold after this and I took my money, but I only used 100 bucks for it. So who wouldn't want to trade options and learn how to do it because it brings in such great returns, right? Now, this is a recent trade that I took on Meta. Every day's not a home run, right? In this case, this was another great trade. I used 1,400 and I made 2,211. This is just another example. Like, how great is this, right? So if you want to learn how to trade options, say I do in the chat. I want to hear from you. Like, if you're like, all right. Because listen, I showed you a trade previous and this one. I used to make $4,000 a month at my job right when I left college. And now I'm able to make that in the market in my pajamas. Like I got makeup on and I'm in a dress now, but please believe I'm down here in my gym clothes or my robe or my pajamas, right? Like I am comfortable, right? Come on, give me a PJ in the chat. PJs. I like PJs. I like PJs. Yes, I like PJ because we trying to make money in our PJs because we're not going to be old and brokies, right? Say, I'm not going to be old and brokey in the chat. I need to know that you're not going because it's a mindset shift that you start to have in in the way that you're thinking. You have to shift the way you think about money. Now, when I want to buy something, I don't just use earned income to buy it. I trade stocks for it. This trip me and my family are going on, we're trading stocks for it, right? I actually already did. I took $800 and I scaled it up to $80,000 in about 6 or 7 months. I took my entire community on the journey with me. I showed them my trades and all the things. And it's like, you can actually do it. You don't need a lot of money. You just need a plan, discipline, right? And strategy, okay? All right, now I use options for day trading and swing trading in my retirement accounts. When I do sell, I take the profit and I buy shares and growth stocks with the dividends. This is the hack alone. Can we just get into it? Say, this is the hack in the chat, y'all. This is the hack. Come on. Come on. Alyssa saw my whole journey in the Discord. She saw it. She saw me trade for it day one. This is the hack. Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all. I trade I trade for my dividend account. And so what I do is I take my daily trades and I transfer the money over to my dividend account. I just started this account 2 months ago and I have about 27,000 in it. And I've been recording the entire journey with my group chat, right? So I want you to know, and my group chat is in the community. They can lock it. If you're in TBT, say, yes, I'm in TBT, let me know. But that's the thing. Putting your money to work that you make from this skill is going to, I promise y'all, it's going to change the way you think about money, right? So when I want a bag or I want something, I trade for it. My kid's private school. Do you know that bill just hit the account today? But I've already transferred the money over because we traded for it, right? I traded for it. Everything I trade for it, right? And it gives you an opportunity to open up yourself to invest more of your earned income into your retirement, into your brokerage accounts. But this system that I teach, it's we take the profit and we put it into growth stocks and dividends, and then it begins to compound over and over again. Yes, I see so many TBT in the house. I love y'all. Yes, TBT. They're amazing. They're amazing. Okay, so what's an option? It's a contract of 100 shares of one stock. It expires as short as a day or in a couple of years. Here's just an example of Tesla. You can see Tesla, here's the name of the stock. Then January is the month it expires right here. Then this is the strike price. Strike price is the predetermined amount of it, right? So you have to understand here that as long as the stock goes in your direction, you'll make money. For example, if you think that Tesla's going higher, then as long as Tesla goes higher in your calls, you're good. Doesn't mean you even have to get to 600 bucks. As long as it goes in your direction, you make money. It's amazing. Now, the calls to type, right? We have calls and puts. Calls go up, puts go down. And premium's the cost of the option or the share per cost of the option. For example, here it's 510. We multiply it by 100 because remember, options are 100 shares of a stock, right? So we multiply it and you get 510, which is the cost of the option. So if you look at the cost of like a Tesla, 100 shares of Tesla, it's going to be a lot more expensive versus this 510. So that's why I like it, right? That's why I like it. Okay, now here's an example of a Tesla option that I traded and I personally took, and I love it. It's because to me, I'm making money by pushing buttons. Say push buttons in the chat. I want to know if you're trying to push buttons and make these coins, right? Y'all want to push some buttons in the chat because what? Yes. Yes, we are pushing buttons and making money. Okay, listen, I made $52,000 off of this. Look at this. I made $52,000 and I only put in, I paid 517 for the contract and I made 10,578 per contract. I had 5 contracts. Remember, here's our stock name, here's our strike price, and here's our expiration date. But this is a real trade that I actually took. And I guided, and I posted it on Instagram. So that's the thing. This is like I've been showing my community for the past 5 or 6 years how to make more money because I just feel like, I mean, for a long time, and I started teaching trading in like 2019. And I feel like back then everyone's like, it's a scam. It's a scam. I'm like, no, no, no. You want to know what a scam is? A scam is working your job every single day until you die and you don't get to retire and you don't get to enjoy your life. If you're trying to enjoy your life, say I am in the chat. I want to know because people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And I don't understand. To me, this is the cheat code. This is the hack. But people don't want to take the time to learn it because they're just like, it's going to be too hard, or I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math either. I'm not good at math, but I also know that being broke is not good math. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen in the chat? Because that's not what we're doing in 2026. Okay, now what's a call? You buy a call. You buy a specific stock at a price per share within a specific time frame. You're pretty much saying, hey, I'm calling the stock up. The stock market's going up. I'm going to ride it. That's why if the stock market crashes, people are always like, oh, what are you going to do when the stock market crashes? I am going to ride puts all the way down. And then I'm going to buy calls back all the way up. If you buy a put, you're just saying the market's going down, right? Market is bullish, going higher. We're buying calls, right? Market is bearish or going down. What are we buying? Go ahead. I want to hear in the chat. What are we buying? Who been paying attention? We're getting puts. Yes. Oh, y'all locked in. Come on. Put it down. Yes. Okay. Market's going up. What are you buying? What you buying? What you buying if the market's going up? Okay, y'all, look at y'all paying attention. See, some of you guys, this might be your first time, and you're like, dang, I done figured out already that there's calls and puts for options. Like you're walking away learning things that you never even knew before. So, how do you buy options? This also goes to show like how do you buy stocks as well? You can do the same thing. Open up a Charles Schwab account. Also, pause. I want to tell you guys about something. Um, I shared with y'all last week my high yield savings account with SoFi, and I'm doing a savings challenge where we're saving $20 a day. But I was like, wait a minute. They also have an invest button on SoFi. So I use Charles Schwab, but I am about to open up my SoFi investment account because I looked at the little offer and it said up to $1,000 that they're gonna match what you put in. I was like, hold on. So even if you already have SoFi, um, the high yield savings, they have an invest button. So I want to encourage you, check out the invest button. My team is going to drop the link here so you can kind of, take a little look at it. Um, I think they're going to drop it. Da, da, da. Yeah, they're going to drop it. My messages are a little slow, so sorry if I'm taking a minute. But okay, open up a Charles account. We're going to apply for a taxable brokerage account. You're going to fill out the forms. You're going to be asked if you want to trade options. Yes. And you want to learn level two, the ability to buy calls and puts. You don't need a margin account, y'all. Now, you might say, oh, I keep getting denied. It's because if you don't know what you're doing, Charles Schwab is not going to give you no account, right? So I always tell people as you're learning, you're not trading real money yet. You're trading paper money until you're actually good, right? And so as you're trading paper money until you're actually good, that's what we're going to focus on is having good experience. Now, second one is we're going to download the Thinkorswim desktop. If you've got the starter kit and you're in America, you can use that. If you're international, people use Questrade and Interactive Brokers. So yeah, then you load your contracts and you buy. Same goes with, buying your stock. All you got to do is go log into your account, search trade, select stock, type it in, market order in, and buy it, right? I don't want you to overcomplicate it. But I'll go over that more at a later time. Okay, so I want to say congrats to some of our students. Let's give it up for Josh Perez. He trades the 5 Minute Trader. He actually booked a coaching session with me, and we really started working through his 5 Minute Trader. Let's give it up for Josh, y'all. Can we give it up for Josh? Let's give it up for Josh. He made 1,780 bucks trading the 5 Minute Trader. Come on, imagine making this much money in 5 minutes or less. Like what? Let's give it up for Josh. Let's give it up for Cookie. I did a call out for MU and she made almost $2,000 on that call out. Come on. Let's give it up for Cookie. Cookie was here last week with us and she's all the way locked in. Let's give it up for Cam. I gave a call out where I said, hey, the spot on SPX is 6505, and then he caught it. And he said that's why she's the go. And he made 766. Let's give it up for Cam. That's the thing. This is work, right? This is not some get rich scheme. It's actually showing up, trading your plan. And I want to be your mentor. I want to help you. I want to walk with you. I want to hold your hand just like I've held so many of their hands. All right. Now, everyone, we had a couple more people to say congrats to. Let's give it up for JT. He just posted this today. He said he watched some of my pep talks on how to chart, and he's never really charted before. And today he made $600. Let's give it up for JT. Let's go. Let's look at Tanisha. She remembers when she first started trading in September. She'd come in my chat and she'd see other people's wins and hear their stories and get encouraged. And she prayed that she'd be capable one day. And this morning, she made her monthly salary at her job. She's leaving her job full time. I have chills. Come on. She's leaving her job full time, and it's definitely in the view. Come on. Heather, I'll always be grateful to you for generously sharing with us and creating a community. She made $2,000. Y'all, I have chills. Shout out to Tanisha. And Aaron today made 4,200 bucks on profit. This was a leap that one of my amazing coaches, Heather P, she called it out. He made $4,000. And look at this option, y'all. It doesn't expire until 2027. Isn't that amazing? He did sell, which is fine, but this goes to show as long as the stock's going in your direction, you can sell at any point. You don't have to hold it forever, right? I always tell people, like, we not holding no stock till Jesus come back. Like, no, take profit, sell, enjoy your money. And this is another big thing. You got to pay yourself. Can you say pay yourself in the chat? Come on, go ahead and say pay yourself in the chat. Because so many people learn how to trade. I want you to just like put this on your screen. You got to pay yourself, even if it's $10, even if it's 15 bucks, you got to pay yourself because it does something to your brain, does something to your mind that says this, it switches on that dopamine that's like, I actually can use this to fund my life. I actually can use this to pay for things. So for my folks that are locked in, look, pay yourself. Come on. You got to pay yourself because some of y'all, and I just have a question. Would you work your job as a volunteer for years? Come on, go ahead. I want to hear. Let me know in the chat. Would you work your job for years without pay? Would you? No, heck no. But peep this. New traders come into the market and they don't pay themselves. Even if you're in TBT, maybe you've been in my group chat. You don't pay yourself enough. Come on, somebody. You don't. You every time you take a trade, by Friday, you need to pull out something. Even if it's every day, pay yourself because it helps you to keep your rules a little bit better. Okay, our second one is candlesticks and technical analysis. Technical analysis is a study of price action, chart patterns, volume, market behavior to help predict potential future moves in the stock market. I am a technical analysis trader. I'm really good at reading the market, studying price action, and I do really good with understanding where the market is going. If I'm looking at a market, I can say, all right, the market is going here. If the market holds here, we're going to go higher. If the market loses here, we're going to go lower. Candlesticks are the chart bars that show you the battle between buyers and sellers. Now, our buyers are going to be the green candles and our sellers are going to be the red candles, okay? Now, first step to the 5-minute trader, these 3 simple steps that I'm trading every day. Am I in a good place emotionally? Am I in a good place emotionally? Can I just be transparent with y'all really quick? Can I be transparent real quick? Can I be, just say yes. Just let me know. Just let me know if this is a safe place. Is this a safe place? Yes, yes. Okay. Y'all told me it was a safe place. Thank you for saying it's a safe place. I love that. I have learned that the morning after I do my free classes, I am exhausted. I've been doing them, and it's like 2.5 hours, but it throws me off because I'm so wired and I'm teaching. My brain is still going. So then I have a hard time sleeping as well. And so when I wake up, I haven't been as refreshed and as focused. So I can lead my group, but I've learned that I probably shouldn't trade or I need to size down because I'm tired. Let's just keep it real. I'm tired. And that goes for all of you. If you're not in a good place emotionally, if you're tired, if you have a lot going on, maybe you're going through some personal stuff, focus maybe on swing trading, but be honest with yourself. And that's me being honest with myself, right? Like, and I'm giving y'all these free classes and I'm over here struggling on Tuesday morning in the market, okay? But I realize, hey, I'm just tired, right? I'm just tired. And I do work a lot on my company, on my business, and it's a blessing, and I'm so thankful. And it is an honor to be able to help people. And I would do this a million times over. So I'm okay with that. And I make enough money in the market the rest of the week. So I'm okay. But I just realized I'm tired. So first step, am I in a good place emotionally? Second step, what's happening with the market? I like to mark key levels, 5-minute opening range mark. And the third step is you got to have a planned entry, exit, and take profit, right? You got to have a plan. Say, I got to have a plan in the group chat. Say, I got to have a plan. Say, I got to have a plan. That's right. You got to have a plan. People show up to the market without a plan and then they're gambling. It's like, no, 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 we don't gamble. We trade high probability setups. We're not gambling, right? Now, so let's look at what an opening range breakout is, which is similar to what the 5-minute trader is. This is trading strategy where you mark the high and the low of the market's opening time frame and you trade the breakout from that range, okay? So here's an example of just consolidation, right? And then we finally got the break to move higher, right? So what I like to typically see is a retest. So you mark the first 5-minute candle here, And I'm using ES and I'm trading on the 5 minute chart. Okay. So I marked the first 5 minute candle here. And then what I'm looking for is a retest or even a break. Sometimes I take the break if it's an A plus setup. I will go over what that means later on. But if it's an A plus setup, I'll take the break. But there's sometimes I don't take it and I just wait and I'll grab this candle and I'll take it down. So I trade the reaction from the 5 minute candle. Typically, I'm looking at about 5 to 6 things to tell me if this is actually a good setup. Okay. So that's what I do with the 5 minute trader. But I do also like to look at the confluence of a couple other things. I'm going to show you guys gap fills, and I'm also going to show you how to avoid if the market is choppy or not. These different things are confluences for me to help me with my trade. Okay. Now, the 5 minute trade is my main strategy in the morning. And typically in the morning, if the market's gapped up or gapped down overnight, you'll find yourself with a gap, right? So what happens is these little spaces in the market, right? We have a little space here, a space here. And here's an example. The market doesn't like a bunch of gaps, and it's gonna balance itself out. Now, whether you know or not, the market is got a lot of gaps to the downside. We have been on a full-on bull run, and we haven't started filling them yet. But what we want to see is that the market's actually going to go up to fill them. You see here, it didn't go up to fill it. Here, it didn't go up to fill it. Gap's not filled, gap's not filled. And what people do sometimes is the market opens, look at this, and the gap is here. And let's just say they're trading the 5 minute trader, right? And they see this here. All right, you should have taken that to the downside, right? That's a nice little thing. Or even a retest for more downside. But people jump in, oh, I'm going to jump in a call up here for this gap fill, but the market's not proving to you that it's going there, right? Got to have a plan, just like we talked about. Now, a gap can be seen as a hole in the price chart where no trading has taken place. In other words, you can say the price jumped from a certain distance, meaning that it closed at one price and it opened up at a higher level without touching the levels. Now, gap fills are one of my favorite strategies. I always set alerts on gaps so I can take a gap fill. All right. Let's look at the time frame. You can see gaps on all different time frames, but my favorite is 5 minute time frame. They don't always fill the first day. Okay. I want you to drop the word patience in the chat. Say, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. Drop the word patient in the chat because I think one of the keys of being a good trader is being patient. How many people struggle with patience? I want to hear. Do you struggle with patience? Say, I do. If you struggle with being impatient, say, I do. I got you. Okay, I got a lot of cousins in here. I love it. I get it. And the thing that's hardest about trading is sitting on your hands. But some of y'all gonna need to sit on your hands if you want to actually make money. I think in the world, like more is better, but like in the stock market, less is more. Okay. I wait $3 to $5 into the gap fill, depending on my target and the previous day's resistance. I use futures to tell me which direction the market is going in. For example, stop loss is when we cross back above VWAP and on EQ, on ES and NQ. I scale out, take profit along the way. I'm going to show you an example on TradingView in just a bit. Now, I like futures because they're guiding me on what the market is saying. If NQ and ES are going to lead the market and they're going in different direction, the market is confused. The market's confused. I'm not going to trade a gap fill. I'm not going to look for it. Even the 5 minute trader, I just watch them. And if they're super choppy, then y'all not going to catch me up. You're not going to get these coins, right? So I want us to get under or below the VWAP. And VWAP is volume weighted average price. Okay. The gap is to the upside. I want to see NQ and ES above the VWAP to enter on SPX or SPY. The gap is to the downside. I want to see NQ and ES below VWAP to enter on SPY and SPX. Okay. There's also gaps on futures and other stocks as well. Awesome. Okay. So let's look at the 5 minute trader and gap fills. I love scalping trades. What does this mean? It means I'm in the stock for 5 to 10 minutes or even like $20 a day. Who doesn't want a raise? Say, I do in the chat. Do you say you want a raise? I want a raise. I do. I do. Yes. Yes, we all want a raise, right? Listen, there's 252 trading days in the year. $200 a day is $50,000 raise. $500 a day is $126,000 raise. $1,000 a day is $252,000. Come on. Which one do you want per day? I just want to know. Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Are you trying to do the 200 a day? What's your goal? $500 a day, 1,000 a day. Go ahead and drop your goals. We got Jasmine said 5, Pamela said 5, Alan said 500. Come on. Angel said $1,000 a day. Stephanie said 500. Come on. Sean said 1,000. I love it. I love it. Oh, y'all are so locked in. The thing is this, you got to have your goals, right? And I have goals. My goal used to be $50 a day, right? Now, this is really big. I want you guys to identify when the market is going to be choppy or trending. This is important. I got my watermelon juice. This is really important because some people come and trade, but the market is going sideways and they don't understand why their trade's not working. It's important to understand if you're trading a choppy market or a trending market, okay? The first thing I do is check the daily candle to see if it's an inside day or not. If the market is opening up with ES within the same range of yesterday, then it's what's called an inside day. Say inside day in the chat. Say inside day in the chat. It's an inside day, okay? So let's look. What does that even mean? The high and the low of the candle is completely inside of the mother's candle. I always say the candle's pregnant. I'm like, my candle's pregnant, guys. Look at this. So whenever it's an inside day, and think when a woman is pregnant, she got lots of symptoms. She got a lot of stuff going on. And so until she's not pregnant, those symptoms are going to harass her. Okay. So if the market is within, right, if the market is pregnant, then guess what? It's going to have a lot of symptoms. Y'all want to know what those symptoms are? We got choppiness. Come on. We got choppiness. We got it's choppy. The market's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's all over the place. And in those moments, you'll feel like, I don't know how to trade. But you do know how to trade. You're trading chop, right? We don't trade chop. Here's another example, just the mother candle and the inside candle. So every single day, I look to see if the market is within the previous day's range. Because if we're within the previous range, the risk is off. Heather, what does that mean? That means I size down so I can protect my capital. Okay, that's super important. I size down if we're opening within the previous day's range, and I increase my size when the market is trending. Look, the market is either trending or it's going sideways. Okay, trending or going sideways. So if it's going sideways, the risk is off or I'm not trading it at all. Okay. Okay. Now, let me show you really quick. Let's go to Trading View really quick. And I would love to just show you some inside days. Y'all want to see some inside days? Say I do. Let me know if y'all want to see some inside days. I do. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this is the candle that opened up on the daily chart. Okay. This opened up today. So this is futures. This is ES. So the market opened at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock our time. Okay. So we opened up here and we're opening. Is this an inside candle or is this an outside candle? I want to hear in the chat. Y'all got to talk to me. Y'all got to talk to me in the chat. Is this an insider? Is this red candle here inside or outside? All right, we got some outsides. We got some insides. Valerie said it's pregnant. It's pregnant. I love it. Okay, so there's only one answer. We are inside this range. Let's look at it. This is a quick fix. All you have to do is tap the top and the bottom of the previous day's range. Could you, the top and the bottom of the previous day's range. Okay. So if we're tapping it, if we're marking this range as the top and the bottom, we're opening within this range. So this is an inside candle. Okay, guys, this is inside candle. All right. This is inside. Why is this inside? We're also including the wicks. We are within the previous day's range, okay? Right? So is this candle an inside candle? This one right here, this one in the middle, is it inside or outside? Outside, we have lots of outsides. No, because it's outside the previous range. Okay, so let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let's look. So this one here, let's pretend this one's not there. Let's grab the previous range of the other day. Look, if we're looking at this candle, this was our previous day. This candle is a partially inside the previous day's range. You see that? We're grabbing the wicks because it finally broke out here and then the wick tested higher. So this day might have been a little choppy and then it broke out to get a nice little trend. What you could do every single day is, let's just say this is a previous day's range, right? This was today's range. You could literally set an alert. Come over here to your alerts, and your message is previous day range. You can set alerts just like this when it taps that line and hit create on TradingView. So now you get an alert when the market breaks out of the top or the bottom of your range. You can do the same thing here, right? And hit create. So now we have these little signs. So this tells us we break out of this range. And what I like to see, if we're actually going to break out, what I'll do is, let me see. What I'll do is I'll keep it on the daily and then I'll go on like a lower time frame. Like let's look and see what happened on the hourly, and I just switched it right over here. But we're still kind of chopping around this range, right? What I want to see is, it's always so much easier to do this on my iPad. So what I'd like to see is us come down here, break lower, come up, and then go down to confirm the trend, right? So this just gives you an idea. Heather, why do I need to know this? Listen, you need to know this. It's a good idea to know. If you're trading the 5-minute trader or even gap fills, you need to know if this is an inside day or an outside day, okay? Because if it's an inside day, right, then it can be choppier. All this is chop. Look left. This is a chop fest. So then when you're trying to go trade the 5-minute, you might get stuck in chop. You see what I'm saying? And you might be like, oh, why is it choppy? Why is it choppy? I don't understand why it's choppy. You know, we have some moves with the 5-minute, but even the beginning of the market open was choppy. This was today. This was a chop fest. You see this? Right? So the 5-minute trader might have been tougher to trade because all of this was just like a chop fest this morning, right? But if you woke up and you're like, okay, why is it so choppy? Oh, I know why. Because I checked the daily chart and the daily chart told me that, hey, we could be a little choppy today because we're opening up within the previous day's range. And that's what we did, right? We opened up within. So whenever you're trading this, look in higher time frames and say, oh, are we choppy? What's happening big picture? Okay. If you want more mentorship, if you're looking for more experience, keep watching. I got you. I'm going to help you. I am going to help you. And these are some of the things that I teach on a regular basis, right? This helps me to understand if this is going to be more of a trend or not. So this is just an example. I wanted you guys to understand every day. First thing you want to do is to check. I thought you turned do not disturb on. That's so weird. So I got people just calling me. I'm like, yo, I'm in a session. Okay. So this is really important. I want you guys to just note it for the future. Every morning, put your range in. Okay. Say, I'm going to put my range in the chat. So 5-minute trader is still good. It's still good, but you got to be really patient if it's an inside day. Okay. I'm going to put my range in. Y'all, this is just basic homework, right? This is homework. I'm going to give you guys a list of some homework that I want y'all to do. Say homework in the chat. I'm going to put my homework. I'm going to do my homework because these things, this is one of the main things that causes people to struggle with trading is they don't know if the market is going sideways or they don't know if it's trending, right? So let's really quick look at more of a trending market, right? Let's look at more of a trending market. All right. Let's look at this candle here. So we're marking this range, and then this day happens. This is Wednesday, May 26th. Is this an inside or outside day? It's okay. We got outside, we got inside. Inside, we have a mix. It's actually both. Because look, we stayed in the range all day, didn't we? We stayed in there and then we finally broke out. We got a little trend here. Same thing for the next day. We finally got a little trend. And the thing is, these are daily candles, right? So you might be thinking like, oh, that's not a lot. Look, if we break out and we break over previous day high, we're getting a trend. The market's trending. It's going higher, right? So this would be considered an inside day until we broke out here. Let's look at the next day. Let's look at the next day. Actually, let's look at this candle. This was previous day's range here. And then we had the candle break out. We broke over highs. So we got a nice outside day here, outside day. This is an inside day. Why is it an inside day? We're within the previous rate. I mean, it's smack within it, isn't it? Right? So we got another inside here, and then we broke out, right? So this just gives you an idea. I just want you guys to see. Now, when the candles are red, that means that sellers are more in control. It's green, buyers are in control. Okay, so I just feel like there's so much more I want to teach y'all. I really do, but I'm running out of time. But I am going to do a separate 5-day live class. Somebody said, homework, homework. I'm trying to figure out how to set up my account. It's okay. I'm going to go through that. I'm going to show you how to set up your account. I'm going to show you how to set up your retirement to make sure all your picks are perfect. We're going to go through the 5-minute trader so many times that you are going to dream about it in your sleep. You're literally going to dream about it. So this strat is amazing because I'm done every day by 7. Okay. Before we jump into the more of what I'm going to be doing, let's just look at some of the people in my group. Let's go ahead and just congratulate them. I love it. Eve spent $30 on her contract and it went to $376. Come on. Friday and Spy, she killed it. She said mentorship is amazing. I told my husband I think the charting alone was worth every dime. Let's go. He loves the trend strat. That's one of our strategies. I mean, they're killing it. These different people in the group, they're making 13%, 104%. Let's just give them a heads up. Let's just give them a congrats in the chat because it's a lot of work to lock in and to show up and to keep trading no matter what. Okay, so let's check out our pillar number 3. Y'all ready? Say I'm ready in the chat. Say I'm ready. Come on. Say I'm ready in the chat. Pillar number 3, your investment accounts. Your kids' investments accounts and your savings account, okay? Now, we will not be old and broke. Go ahead and say, I will not be old and broke in the chat. Come on. Go ahead and say it. I will not be old and broke in the chat. I will not be old and broke, right? Come on. I will not be old and broke because that's not what we're doing. Absolutely not, right? So every adult needs at least 2 of these accounts. And if you have these accounts, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I want to hear, do you have a 401k? Do you have a solo 401k if you have your own company? Do you have a SEP account? Do you have a high yield save or do you have a HSA, which is a health savings account? Go ahead. We got a 403b. I love it. We got a Roth IRA in the chat. I have a IRA. I have nothing. It's okay. We're going to start opening up some stuff because it's time. It's time. Everybody needs to have at least 2 of these, even if you just open up a regular taxable brokerage. Everybody should have a Roth IRA here. Everybody should. Over the age of 18, everybody should. Okay. And their backdoor Roth, this is for high earners, or just a regular taxable brokerage. But if you're struggling to do all of those things, I'm going to make sure that all your accounts are set up and that you're ready to go moving forward. Now, based on my budget, I like to contribute 30 to 40% of our income to our retirement accounts and taxable brokerages, kids accounts too, y'all. Can we give it up for the kids accounts, right? So here's some of the stocks that I invest in monthly. VU, VTI. So VU is the S&P 500. It's like 500 of the top companies, right? VTI is the total stock market. I want to say there's like what, 3,600 or 4,600 stocks. So it's all of them, right? QQQI, it's one of my favorites. This is like your dividend like payer. I think it pays me like 63 cents per share. It does fluctuate, right? It does change, but I love it. I like Tesla for growth. I just think that Tesla's going to be the lead in the charge on robo cars and robots in general. NVIDIA, I think NVIDIA is our leader in AI. And think about ChatGPT, think about everything. NVIDIA is the calculator behind it all, right? So we like NVIDIA and it also pays dividends. So we like that. JEPQ, this is another dividend stock, and also Google. So here's just some that I trade. Now I am more tech heavy, but I like to balance it out in other ways. I'm going to go over that on the 5 Minute Trader Challenge, the live 5-day teaching I'm going to do, so I can show you guys literally my entire portfolio and all of my stocks. I'm gonna lay it all out. I'm gonna give it all to you. Now, all right, before we get into that, I hired our kids. My kids help me teach Busy Trader kids. It's funny, Logan had his friends over the other day and he called me while I was on the plane and he's like, I'm trying to teach my friends how to trade. And they're all 13. And imagine you learning this at 13. Come on. Could you imagine how different your life would be if you learned how to options trade at 13? Can you just pause and think about that for a second? Like, could you imagine? Right? It would have been a blessing, it would have been amazing. But it's okay. You learned at the time that you're supposed to learn. So we're not, there's no shame here, and we're not going to beat ourselves up. Put no shame in the chat. Come on, no shame in the chat. Our kids are influencers. They trade stocks. They get booked for ads. We pay them 14,000 a year, and we split it up into their Roth 529 taxable brokerage. We can also write it off, which is nice, right? So I think that's a big thing that people feel is a lot of shame. They're like, man, why? Like, I wish I would have learned this. I wish my parents would have taught me. Look, your parents did the best they could with what they had. And guess what? You're learning today on June 1st, 2026 for a reason. Don't just sit on this knowledge. Don't just sit on it and oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna table it. No, baby, you've been tabling it too long. It's time to start applying what you're learning. I've given y'all so much free game, like consistently. Come on, consistently free game. And so there's no reason why you shouldn't retire a millionaire. Ooh, this is one of my favorite money hacks. I directly deposit my paycheck into a high yield savings account and checking is set up. It brings in 3.3%. I get paid 2 days early. So while the money's sitting there and waiting to pay my bills, I have money that's working for me. Now, listen, stop leaving your money in basic accounts. Say no more basic accounts in the chat. No more basic, no more basic. All right, now I linked the high yield savings account that I use. So my team is gonna link it. They're gonna link the account, but listen, SoFi opened up has an investment option where you get, if you fund it, you can get up to $1,000. So I'm personally tonight, when I finish, I'm gonna go and I'm going to put money into the investing account. Now, you might say, for my people that are like, Heather, I don't even have an account set up. I don't have anything set up. Look, go on in and open up a regular taxable brokerage and buy a dividend stock, QQQI. If there's nothing you're going to do today, you're going to click the link that my team is dropping in the group chat. You're going to go to SoFi. That's the one that I use, and that's the one that I like. You're going to click on it. You're going to open up your account. I'm doing a savings challenge right now. It's a summer savings plan. Why? Because 63% of Americans cannot afford a $400 emergency. And I don't want that for you. So by the end of this summer, come on, you're going to have $1,800 in this account. If you save $20 a day with me, go ahead and say $1,800 in the chat. Come on. We're saving $1,800. And you might say, well, I don't have 1,800. No, it's probably sitting in your closet or sitting in your garage. Or guess what? What if you start to get creative and think, how can I make 20 bucks a day? If I can get you to start thinking of that skill, then it's going to change your life. Come on. But you have to do your part. You have to show up and you have to start thinking differently about money. So let's go ahead, click on the link. I want to know, and I'm going to give somebody $250 to fund that account. Come on. I'm gonna give you $250. If you open up an account tonight, I want to give a person $250. So open it up. I want to help you fund it. I'm going to help put $250 towards your $1,800 summer challenge. If you join my broadcast on under Heather L. Love, um, join my broadcast channel. I'm going to be putting lots of tips. I'm even going to drop things like, this is where you can get, fill out surveys for 20 bucks a day, right? I'm going to be dropping so much free game, so many hacks. So go ahead. If you've opened an account, go ahead and open it. You join the channel by going to Heather L. Love. If you go to my stories, you can see join channel. Just click that button in my stories and you'll see it. I'm going to give you guys a chance to open it up. But like I'm telling y'all, if you go over to SoFi after you open it up, I want to do this with y'all. Okay. Because I was in there and I was adding there's like a little vault, like little sinking funds. And I saw this. It said invest, start trading for $1 and you can get up to $2,000. Y'all see this on here? I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all see this? This is on SoFi. I was shooketh. So even if you already, peep this, even if you already have a bank account, open this up and then I'll also count that towards the 250. So if you want to fund it. So click on open account to start and I'm going to do that. I'm going to open it up as soon as I leave here. Valerie said done, but think you guys, you can just have another dividend account where you just buying dividend stocks, friend, right? So I'm doing that tonight because I'm trying to get their little bonuses. I live for a little bonus. I will do that. Yes, we got people that, oh, I love it. We got people that opened up their SoFi's accounts. We got people that are opening up their investment accounts. Again, even if you have several other accounts, like I have accounts at Charles Schwab, I'm opening one up at SoFi. Why? Because I get the bonus and also I already have a checking and a high yield savings there. So why not have another account cooking, right? So yes, this is an addition to Charles. I have more than one account for sure. So again, I want to encourage you, fill it out, grab the $1,000 in stock on them. And pretty much you're just saying if you fund a self-directed brokerage account with at least $50, you can get up to $1,000 in stock. So yeah, I love it. Trish is done. So my team is going to grab somebody who says that they're done and we're going to give you the 250 bucks at the end. So you got to stay, friend. Don't be trying to leave me now. So yes, my assistant is going to choose one of you guys that opened up your account today. I love it. Okay, now I want everybody to say congrats. Oh yeah. Say congrats to some of our students. Shout out to Virginia. She's trading in her Roth IRA. Let's go. All right. Also, where are they sending the proof to? We need to screenshot the proof, but send it to my IG. Go ahead and send it to my IG. If you open it up, your high yield savings account, my team just said, send a screenshot proof, and we're going to choose that person from my stories. Okay. Or the investment. Okay. So let's look at Travel for Life. She made 1,500 here. These are some leaps. And Jazz said the Dividend Investor channel is such a game changer for her investing journey. I'm much more confident in maxing out my retirement accounts. Listen, I max out all my retirement accounts fairly quickly in the beginning of the year. So what do I do with the extra earned income? I put it into a taxable brokerage, right? So I put it into my dividend fund. I put it into so it's more flexible and I can use that money and take it out. Okay, now if you apply these three pillars, you guys, it's gonna change your life. What are we doing? We're going to recap them real quick. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we are charting, right? We're checking our charts to make sure that we are seeing if it's an inside day or if it's an outside day. We're going to mark our levels. We're going to make sure we're not being emotional in the market and we're not forgetting about long-term investing. Say, I will not forget. Say, I will not forget. I will not forget. Right? Now, I did promise you a free gift. Are we giving out the free gift now or are we going to wait? Okay, so my team said we're going to wait a little bit longer. Don't forget the long-term investing, y'all. People come in and learn day trading and they haven't opened up their Roth. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you because I'm gonna need you to open up your Roth, okay? Minimum. And listen, when you are like 70 and on a boat in Italy somewhere, you're like, you know what? I watched this hour session with Heather Lindsey. I took her 5 minute trader. I learned how to trade, and now I'm living my best life, my best retired life. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, like, okay, should I actually lock in? You have two options. Am I gonna just take this and like walk away and like not do anything with it? Or am I gonna lock in and change my life? I want to know what you're doing. I want for the Roth IRA, the minimum is like $1. You have two options. Which one are you gonna do? Are you gonna lock in or are you just gonna keep watching? Right? I want you to eat too. I don't want to be the only one eating all the time, right? I want you to eat. I love it. Lock in and change my life. Chrissy said she's ready. I love that. Now, option one, you can take what I just taught you and was like, figure it out on your own. Or you can let me guide you step by step, and you can join a community that prays for you, supports you, and trades alongside you. And that's important to me. If you know me, you know I'm big on community. Do you know me? If you know me in the chat, I want to hear you. You know I'm big on community. You know it. Like I do not play about my community because when I first started trading, oh, you guys are sweet. I love y'all in real life. I do. Tear. I love y'all. I love y'all in real life. But when I first started trading, the trading mentor I invested in, and I spent about $20,000. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I spent a lot of money on different mentors. But I remember investing in this one particular guy because he was older and he reminded me of my stepdad. And I was like, this is great. Like, he reminds me of my stepdad. And then I joined his stuff and he was talking about his different women and different wives. And like, he was showing pictures, like screen sharing, showing pictures of like all his different women. And like, he was cussing and going crazy. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to invest in somebody, it needs to be somebody I can like get behind and believe in and somebody I want to be like. And I don't want that life. Like, I want a non-toxic, peaceful life and live in my merry bubble and help people. Like, that's all I want to do. Period. Yeah. So here's what we're going to cover on my 5 day class: the millionaire trader mindset, renewing your mind, and dishing scarcity. This is really big for me because I feel like a lot of people have money trauma. And if you don't deal with your money trauma, then you are going to struggle with the idea of even making more money. If you feel like you struggle with money trauma, say, I do. It's okay. First step is acceptance and realizing that you have a problem. I did. Danny said I did, period. Clock that. I did. I did too. I struggled with it for years because I grew up and I'm poor, right? And so we're going to tackle that. Even if you feel like, oh, I don't struggle with that anymore, I believe that it is a practice of renewing your mind concerning money. All right, the biggest reason why most people fail is they have the wrong mindset and the wrong disciplines. Listen, here's what we're going to cover. Your trading checklist, we're going to get all your accounts properly set up. And I want you guys to feel really good and really confident. If you're watching this like, girl, you giving me homework. I don't know. I'm stressed. Look, I'm going to be there to hold your hand. Hey, y'all, we're opening this account and I'm talking screen share. I'm opening it with you. Okay. I'm going to help you and hold your hand through it. Okay. Having discipline is only the first step. Do you have your foundation set up? And that's important. You got to make sure the foundation is set up. Next, we're going to talk about charting stocks. I learned how to trade on 30-year charts. That's how I was first introduced to the market. And so I'm going to use pretty much things I've never even taught about charting to teach you guys the importance of how to chart stocks, right? And even if you're in my Discord group, in my group chat, listen, I'm going to teach you stuff you ain't never seen before. Like, what? It's going to change your mind. Once you have your foundation and discipline set, then you can enter the market. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the chart and we're going to spot your first trade. Come on. We are going to spot it. Y'all are going to dream about the 5 minute trader at this point. Okay. Do charts confuse you? It's all good. We're going to simplify trading on day 4. Come on. Here's what we're going to cover: pulling the trigger. And then not only that, I'll be helping you because some of you might see pull the trigger and get a little anxious, especially if you feel like, "Oh, I'm nervous about all of these things." It's okay. I'm going to work through those feelings and emotions that come up as you are learning to take your first trade, and even if you have taken your trade before. Information is useless if you do nothing with it. So we're going to show you what you need to do first to take your first trade. Guess what? You're going to take your first trade. I'm like so proud of you. And even if you've been trading, you're going to be a better trader. But I'm just not giving you training, right? I'm just not going to give you training. There's going to be a Facebook community access. So we're going to have the Facebook where we're going to chat there on a regular basis. There's going to be a bonus, a VIP kickoff call, and daily Q&A, the platinum only networking night and Telegram chat. So these are different bonuses. The fast action bonus, we're going to set up your training brokerage and help you out there. Then I have a finance and wealth masterclass that I charge for, and it's 1.5 hours of wealth strategy, and that is going to also be included. Let's look at the value. You got 5 days of training. You got VIP Zoom background, VIP kickoff call, daily Q&A, platinum networking night and Telegram chat, on-demand brokerage setup training, and on-demand finance and wealth. This is a lot. Say this is a lot of value in the chat. Come on. This is a lot of value. Can I get an amen in the chat? If all I did was give you the confidence to look at a chart without your eyes crossing, I think it would be worth it. Do you think it'd be worth it? I want to hear. If all I did was help you make your first $500 a day in the market, and you have no idea how great it is to help people make money, like to make their life change and make their money work for them. If all I did was give you freedom to step away from the job that was draining you and stressing you out, if your job is draining you and stressing you out, this is a no judgment, this is a judgment-free zone. But would it be worth it? I just want to hear, would it be worth it for you? So I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars. You can get everything for $4.95. So I'm doing a 5-day live training. Now, just to put things in perspective, I charge $500 for 30 minutes. 30 minutes with me. So if you go to my website, thebusytraders.com, you can click on resources and go to coaching. I charge $500 for coaching. I charge over $10,000 for a one-on-one with me in person. So I do like 2-day one-on-ones, and where, I teach people how to trade. I charge a lot more than this. Now, listen, we have buy now, pay later options available. But for me, I wanted to just get the community excited about trading, right? Now, remember, if you are going to charge it, have a plan. Have a plan to pay it off. I charged my first 20K, and my goal was to pay it off, period. And I did. So I have a plan, right? Now, let's pause and go to the site together. Let's go to 5minutetraderchallenge.com. Let's go here. 5 Trader. Ooh. All right, let's go here together and let's check it out. Okay, so here is the challenge. It is in 41 days. Let's go. So it's going to be July 13th through the 17th. And every single day, just like this, I'm going to sit on here and talk with you. If you have the platinum package, we're going to talk 2 hours a day because I'm going to teach for an hour, and then I'm going to take any questions that you have, anything that you have about anything. And mind you, I talk about the wealth ecosystem. So you could be like, I need some advice on what it looks like to set up your trust. Can you share some of your clauses with me when you set up your, your trust fund? Anything like that. I would love to help you guys. Let's click on reserve your spot here. Here's the platinum experience. We kind of went over it before, but it's access to your private Facebook. We have a 5-minute trader platinum workbook. We have the pre-challenge kickoff call, the platinum Zoom background, ability to attend and ask questions, private Telegram, virtual networking event, and then we have some exclusive closed door training with Heather before the challenge. And also how to trade Tesla, which is one of my favorite classes. Now, if you click on get your tickets, then you'll come through here and you'll put your information on here. Now, if for some reason you need to pay with Afterpay, but like I said, if we're going to charge things, we need to have a plan. One of the things that I'm willing to invest in is my education, to my skills, so I can make more money. That's something I'm willing to. Now, what I'm not going to do is put no handbag on no credit card. I'm not doing that because that handbag ain't gonna make me more money, right? But learning a skill will make me more money so I can scale my money and make more, okay? So let's just say you're gonna use Klarna, then you'll fill out your information and then it'll pop up and it'll take you to the Klarna's website, right? Same with Afterpay as well. If you have to use that, it's going to pop up and take you there and you'll fill out the information there, right? Then you have Cash App if you need to use that, same exact thing, okay? Zip is another one as well where you can pay over time. But again, let's have a plan. Let's have a plan. And I don't know what your goals are, but when I first got started, my goal was like 50 bucks a day. Legit. Like I was just trying to take 50 bucks a day. Oh wow. Jaleesa just grabbed her spot in platinum. Come on. Let's go. She grabbed her spot. Let's go and check out some of the other classes. And I want to hold on, reserve your spot now. Okay, this is a VIP experience. Access to the private community Facebook challenge, our community, the 5-minute trader VIP workbook, pre-challenge kickoff call, VIP Zoom session, ability to attend, but you can't ask questions. You can get your tickets here. Now listen, if you just need to get in the room, get in the room. You can always upgrade. Listen, but get in the room. I promise you, I'm going to give you guys so much value for 5 days straight. I do not teach live classes often. I have not done it in years. I'm just putting it out there. And if you're in my community, y'all know I don't do live classes like that no more. And it's just a lot of work. And honestly, for $97, I want you to be in the room. You could literally trade for this. This is or save for this, right? Say you don't know how yet. You could save for it, right? You could look at the savings challenge and say, okay, I'm going to save for it and I'm going to lock in and learn a skill to change my life and change the way I think about money in general. All right. So again, same thing. You want to click on get your tickets and then come on down. You'll come here, fill out your email, and this is what's included. All right. So now let's go to the next slide. Okay. Listen, you got to take action. Like, I can't do this for you. I can't, you got to want to do it for yourself. You have to want to change your life. You have to want to change the way you think about money. You have to want to lock in for a season so you can eat for a lifetime. Like, you have to want it for yourself because I'm going to start and everyone's going to be like, oh, I want to watch, can I watch it? Can I watch it now? No, I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to do another live class. I don't know because live classes are a lot. And I had a lot going on in my life. So I'm not sure that I'm going to do another live class. This might be the last one. So if it is, I want to encourage you to lock in, get in the room, and, change your life. So, but before we go any further, I still have to give some gifts away, but I'm going to pause. The $750 is coming, but you got to be in the room. If you're not in the room, we're going to go to the next person. But I want to bring up somebody to share the busy trader story. These are the people that I literally have been helping and coaching and teaching them how to trade. And so I just want to bring some people to encourage you. Maybe you're on the fence. Maybe you're wondering if trading works for you or not. I just want to encourage you to check out their stories, right? I believe they're going to pop up. Let me see. Let's go here. All right, so the first one is Chrissy. Hey, girl. Hey, Chrissy.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I am good. So do I just, hi, friends. Oh,
hey, girl. No, it's okay. I'll help you out. Okay, so Chrissy's been in the Busy Trader. I mean, she's very active. She communicates in the group on a regular basis. She shares her wins, her losses, her journey. So I want to know what made you choose Busy Trader?
Okay. I chose Busy Trader because let me make sure my volume is up here. Are you okay? Okay. I chose Busy Trader because I am a stay-at-home mom. There's my daughter.
Oh, she's so cute.
I had followed you for years and just, was always encouraged by you. And when you started talking about trading, I was like, wait a minute, about this because I am a serial entrepreneur. I have a master's degree in social work and I've been a therapist for 15 years now.
Oh, wow.
But trading hours for dollars is like, it is not on my list anymore. And because
can we get an amen in the chat? Can we?
Hey friends, I see how stuff like it's all the family. You can be here. So I wanted to be able to maximize my time when it came to working and helping our family's bottom line, and also like my husband and I's retirement. Like we don't really plan to stop working per se, but
Yeah.
neither one of us wanted to. We just have a desire to be together a lot as a family. And so
Yeah.
I just, saw you start trading. I'm sorry, you had been training a long time before that. I saw you start teaching and I jumped in your master class, your very first one. And I was super, super inspired. And it was right about the time where I was starting another one of my like 842 entrepreneurial adventures. And which I'm still doing. I breed golden doodles, but that again is very, very time intensive and it requires a lot of marketing. And listen, honey, I love that that the busy trader, it's all about faceless money. It's amazing. And yes, okay. My phone might like stop because I have a timer for the like, I don't know, the downtime. So I'll get back in if it does that.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
that's
That's fine.
why I wanted to try the busy trader. Not only that, I trust your character and your integrity, Heather, and who you are as a mom and a wife, at least from what I know. Like, I don't know you IRL. However, watching
Yeah.
somebody and seeing your integrity now, like being in the Discord and being mentored by you, okay, just let me, the Discord. That was really what would change the whole game because I tried to step away for 3 months and I was like, no, like the Discord is like my family, and that was a big draw for the busy trader is the Discord because there are no shenanigans other than just everybody being for each other, and everybody that's on your team is like in alignment with you, Heather, and in alignment with God. Like there is no like turn up in the chat about anything like of the world, and it's all about how can I use what God gives me for his glory. So that's why I chose the busy trader.
Hey, no, that makes me so happy to hear, you know? And I think the thing is like just seeing your journey, like I've seen your trades. I see you lock in on like SNDK. Like I know what your favorite stocks are, and it's important to me to like see you go to another level with this. You know what I mean? And even to understand how to grow your dividend accounts.
Yes.
Like there are little things that maybe you just didn't know, right? So what are you most excited about? In my program and how it's helped you? Like, what are you most excited about moving forward?
I am most excited about really sharing this with my husband because we are in a different place than we were 3 years ago when I started with you, and um, I'm most excited about mentorship that's coming in the
I
fall
love
for
it.
me. And
Yeah.
the Lord just placed that in my spirit, and I was like, okay, I have to. What's the matter?
Oh,
What? Okay, okay. All right, you can just sit up here. What?
that's real life, man.
Yeah, this is real life. Okay, just sit with
That's
me.
real life.
Um, okay. All right, just stay up here, okay? Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
Can you,
Camera never turns
can you
off.
ask Daddy to help? Can you ask Daddy to help? Okay. I'm sorry that happened, honey. Um, so I'm most excited about mentorship. Like that is
I
it
love that.
totally like I'm so excited about it, and it's like perfect timing. I'm hoping it'll be in the fall. I'm still waiting to hear when it's gonna be. But I just felt like the Lord dropped it in my spirit because he's like, girl, you have been in this for 3 years. It's time to go to the next level. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that you don't have to have it all together in order to go to the next level with trading, because Heather, you just obey the Lord and then all these opportunities follow that. And so watching that for you, I'm like, okay, like if you can do this, I can do this, and I'm going to do it scared. And because I didn't have like all of the money set aside for mentorship, but I was able to start on a payment plan, and I'm so excited about it. That's what I'm most excited about.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you. And I think what I love, one of the things I love most about you is your resiliency. Like you're like, no, I'm gonna get this, and my whole family's gonna get this, and it's gonna change our
Amen.
life. And I
Amen.
love that. So I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for taking the time. I know you're momming. My kids are like stuck up in their rooms right
I'm
now.
not supposed to be, but they find like there's other adults in the house. It doesn't matter.
They bypass every adult and come to you, especially in the morning while I'm trying to trade my 5-minute trader. I'm like, get out,
Right.
screw bad.
It's
You
just
have a
5
full
minutes.
adult. I need
Mhm.
5 minutes to trade. Can I have
Right.
5 minutes? So, no, I love it. So good to see you. And I'll
You
see you
too.
back
Thank
in the
you.
chat.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes. Good
see you
night,
tomorrow.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. So next we're gonna have one more person come that's from my community that I taught how to trade. It's this particular person. He trades my 5 minute trader. Like he trades my 5 minute trader through and through. And I really feel like it can encourage you. Yeah, I agree. It's like a stay-at-home mom. Like, let's just say thank you, Chrissy, for showing up and just sharing your story. Just say thank you, Chrissy, for her time. Yes, as a stay-at-home mama, you can do it. Thank you, Chrissy, just for taking your time and sharing your story. We really appreciate you, especially with littles. Y'all know when you got littles, the struggle is real. You know, I get an amen, right? The struggle is real. So definitely, definitely, definitely. I love it. Okay, so we have one more guest to come up, and I just want him to share some of your story. What up, Nelson?
Sister, what's
Hey, how
going
are you,
on?
bro?
Man, I am fantastic. This is I caught the last few minutes of it and I'm like, God, I don't know if they understand how much of an opportunity this really is. To the point
Aw,
where like I've already done it. I said, I'm gonna give her my 500. I'm gonna take that class too. Just because I know you are the busy trader yourself, the coaches are the gift that keeps giving. And so there'll be something in that week that even I will be able to put to my repertoire and become even more or at least more skilled than what I am now, which I'm not really all that skilled, but I'm a good student though.
man. So you came into Busy Trader is the first time, right?
First
First time
time.
trader. You knew
I ain't
nothing.
never touch a stock at all. I didn't know, but I did it because of you and your husband. And
Mhm.
just the integrity that you two possess and have is what made me say, okay, I think this can be trusted. And it's been incredible, man.
Whew, watching your journey has been wild. Now, y'all, he's a pastor. Now, his church
Yeah.
is in the DMV area. Where's your church at again?
We're in Waldorf, Maryland. It's about 30 minutes outside of DC.
Awesome, awesome. So his church is amazing and it's bomb. Highly recommend. You can even drop your IG if you want to, just to encourage people to come.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
um, but your story has been incredible. I think one of the things for me when I was teaching this, I was teaching it to pastors, but I was
Yeah,
teaching it to pastors, but I teach it to pastors on the low. It's like
yeah,
they don't want people to know that I'm teaching
yeah,
them. And I think most of my clients, especially my VIP clients, are pastors, but they
yeah.
don't want anybody to know they're learning. And I'm like, look, it's a good thing. And then teach your congregation and
Which is
change the
what
way
we
that
do.
everybody thinks. But something Nelson does, y'all, this man is teaching his congregants.
And
Like,
my staff too. My staff get the first hour of the day to trade. Uh
isn't that incredible?
because I told them straight up, Heather, I said, I can't my job isn't I'll never be able to make you rich. Like
Mm,
ever. But all I'll be able to do is hopefully be able to help put food on your table and take care of your family. But rich I can't do. But there's a skill that can make you rich. And my job is to be able to open up the doors for you to be able to see that and experience that. And the 5 minute trader specifically has been so well, all I know is two, let's be real. I know five simple steps and I know the 5 minute
all you
trader
need though. And you
and
make thousands. He's being real
thousands
humble.
that but but my team is learning it, right? Like my
Yeah,
executive pastor, I mean, this dude doing close to $1,000 a day now, so
incredible.
and it just takes the stress off. It takes the one of the things I can't speak for everyone else, but for me as a pastor, I didn't want to be handicapped into someone liking me to make money, you know?
No, that's real. That's real. My husband didn't take a salary for the first 5 years of ministry, and I never took a salary. And I would
Yeah,
preach, volunteer, do all those things. I do believe
yeah,
pastors need to get paid. Let me just put that out there. And I think
100%.
that I hate that we didn't get paid for those 5 years because we had to pay. And
Yeah,
it's like that
100%.
time I'm we using options to make money and
A
people have
hundred
no
percent.
idea like
A
that
hundred
it can
percent.
literally fund your life. And
A
that's what I'm
hundred
trying.
percent.
So tell me, what are you most excited about with what you've learned and where you're going from here?
Yeah, I think what I'm most excited about is being able to continue to be a testimony
Yeah,
uh to the fact that you can learn a skill, and you see me, I give you guys shouts out all the time.
you
You
do.
can learn a skill that can 100% make you wealthy. And it takes minutes. Like it legit takes minutes. And I'm most excited about being able to do things like what we're doing tonight to share with other people, that because one of the things I like, the last thing that got this much praise was a susu, which is you should never put your faith in a susu. There's a way that you can learn a skill, man, and I'm just grateful for you, Heather, for opening up our eyes to see that, hey man, you can actually learn something that,
Hmm.
I mean, and now let's be quick. I tell people all the time, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You
At
know,
all. At
you're
all.
going to pay tuition, and that tuition sucks because sometimes you're going to have some losses and you have some wins, and you're
Yeah.
going to have all of that. But at the end of the day, if you will lock in, you will see the blessing of God. I really believe this is one of the ways that you will see. Scripture says that the wealth is
Come on.
what is it? Come on,
Of
is
the
laid
wicked
up,
is
right? The
transferred over to
wicked.
the righteous. Come on.
Absolutely. And I
Come
believe that
on.
this is one of the ways that it happens. And so I'm excited about this class you got coming up because I believe that the more disciplined we become as traders, the better we are. And so I'm excited about that, Heather. I'm excited about your swing. I'm learning these swings that you're dropping. So I'm excited about that. And just getting better. I believe that what you have established, the community that you are building. I'm excited about this dividends that you're talking us through. I mean, the Discord is the secret sauce. That I mean, you drop so many. Like I said, the busy trader is the gift that keeps on giving because you'll come in for one thing, and what I will encourage most of you all to know is like, you'll come in thinking you're doing one thing, but with all of the coaching that's made available, all of the coaches that are there, the community itself, you'll learn a different strategy or a different system or something that'll bless you in a way that'll just blow your mind. And so I think that you would be absolutely asinine to not take advantage of what's happening today. I mean, and I mean that for real.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. You were one of the first pastors to be public about it. A lot
Yeah,
of them couldn't figure it out. And a lot of pastors we work with want to stop pastoring. They feel like God's leading them away from pastoring, but because they don't have any money saved. The thing is, you know this, if you're a church plant, you have no HR that's like, hey, here's your 401k. You're
yeah,
using you and your wife are using y'all's card to fund things.
100%,
I
a
know
hundred
that.
percent.
We funded our church for years.
Well,
And so
Heather, here's the
it's
greatest thing
real.
that's happened with this, and I've already told you this in person, but my wife is not going back to her job next year.
Yes, I have
So
chills.
I
Let's
mean, so
go.
and
Let's
it's because
go.
one thing we
Let's
not
give
is,
it up for his wife in the
I'm
chat.
just saying.
Let's
I'm just
go.
saying. But one thing we not worried about is how things are going to be taken care of, and so it's because of you. Someone said $1,000 a week. No, baby girl, we talking, we talking. I ain't going. We know we talking that. I mean, it's
Talking coins.
we talking coin.
We talking coins over here. Yeah. He sent me his screenshot, so I didn't see the zeros. Um, and I think the big thing about you and your journey is that you've come in, you've taken my 5 simple steps and then the 5 minute trader. And it's
Yeah.
about just locking in on your strategy, not strat hopping around, not doing all that stuff, but locking in. And I have not taught a live course in years, like
That's why I
ever.
want to do it. That's exactly why I want to do it because I know I'm going to learn something.
Yeah,
And I think what I love about this skill that you don't know it all,
I
and you
don't.
don't have it all together. And
Yeah.
so for me to be able to sit and be in that class, I can't wait to be a student and learn and become, but I do want to emphasize that, it's like today I lost $190. But to
Yeah.
me, that was the win, right? Because I said, you know what? I don't like the way SPX is moving. I
That
had a
part.
stop loss. It get me at 190. All right, I'm going about my day. I'm not gonna sit around here and just try to, so
Get my
so
money back. I'm good.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, it is what it is. And tomorrow I'll probably eat real good. So it's just, I think, but that's part of the journey and the growth. And you learn that through, again, you're the gift that keeps giving. You'll throw a pep talk in there, all of those kind of things. And so I'm grateful for you, Heather. I really am.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. What's your IG? People are asking where your church is, and I love that.
Okay, church is in Waldorf, Maryland. They can go to Engage, Ingage Church. We on YouTube, Instagram, all of that stuff, Facebook,
Perfect. Thank
TikTok,
you
all
guys
of yeah.
for sending it. They're sending they didn't found you and everything. So
That's funny.
I appreciate that. Glad you're here. Thank you for pushing this, especially in the Christian community. I feel like sometimes the church can be a little behind when it comes to things. But I just love that you're pressing it forward. So me and my husband love you and your wife and your family.
Yeah,
I'm so
absolutely.
excited.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's been great. Thank you, Heather.
I'll talk to you later. All
All
right.
right.
Man, I love it. Like these stories, let's give it up for Nelson. Can we get it up for Pastor Nelson, y'all? Like his story is so incredible. Like it really is. Let's give it up for him in the chat, y'all, because it's hard. It's hard to lead a church. You know what I mean? Like it's hard. It is hard. LaCarrie just got the platinum ticket. Let's go. Let's go, LaCarrie. I love that. I want to know if you got a ticket, what you get? What tickets you get? You get the platinum. Did you get the VIP? Are you in the room? I want to hear. No, we do not have a church. Thank God. VIP. Trish is in with VIP. Let's go. Let's go. Platinum. Jalissa got the platinum. Oh, I love to see it. I love it. Um, let's go to the next slide really quick. Sean got the platinum too. Come on. I love it. Okay. We got a busy trader grant. I want to give y'all $2,000 and it's free to enter. Go to thewealthgrant.com, thewealthgrant.com. The thing is, something you're going to learn about me is I love to give back to my community in any way possible through encouragement, through support, all the things, right? So go to thewealthgrant.com and fill out and apply for the Wealth Grant. I'll be announcing the winner in July. And I am giving out $2,000, y'all. What would you do with $2,000? I want to know. What would y'all do with $2,000 in the chat? What would y'all do? And we are getting really close to our dropping our first winner. We're about to drop our first winner. My assistant is writing the winners because we're about to close it up. We got 5 more minutes. We're going to fund your account. Elizabeth is going to invest, set up her daughter for success, period. Pay for mentorship and invest. I love that. Okay, so we're going to do one person that did the high yield savings that sent a screenshot to my IG. And so we're going to drop the winners. So as we get going, do I need trading experience to join the challenge? No, you don't need it. But if you have it, that's great. But you don't need it. Even if you're completely green to trading, I'm going to teach you. But even if you've been trading, trust me, you're still going to learn something. Just like Pastor Nelson said, you're absolutely going to learn. You're absolutely going to grow. And so I got you. I love it. All right. Now, what if I'm starting out with limited capital? Look, I don't have you trade with real money to start. I have you trade with the fake money, paper money. Okay. So that's important to me because I don't want you messing up your money and blowing your account. Okay. We don't want that. Also, and I meant to mention this earlier, I got some homework for y'all. Can you say homework in the chat? Come on. We're almost done. We're wrapping it up. Go ahead and say homework in the chat. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure your high yield savings account is open. Look, I promise you, even if you join this savings challenge with me, $20 a day, you're going to start to change the way you think about money, but you got to start organizing it. You got to start filling out your budget. You got to start having a plan. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is if you have a business, one of the business accounts I want to recommend is called Relay. They're going to drop it in the group. It's the um, I believe it is down at the bottom, but it's like a checking business account. They have zero hidden fees. It's on point. So if you're looking for a place to open up your business account, go ahead and check out Relay. That's our number one over here, and we love to support them and get behind them. So if you want to open a business account, the information is right over here. They have zero hidden fees. They have lots of amazing offers. So go ahead and check that out. Okay, y'all ready for our first winner? Drum roll, drum roll. Y'all ready? Say I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Christina, the Joyful Mama Chronicles on IG. Christina, are you here? Christina, are you here? Christina, the Joyful Mama Chronicles. You have won $250. Yes, Christina is here. She's here. Yay. I love that. Yes, Queen. Girl, okay, I want to pull you up. I want to chat with you really quick. I'd love to chat. I feel like I've chatted with you online before. I would love to
I'm
chat with you.
here, but I
Hey,
can't come on camera. Hi.
hey girl, how are you?
I'm good. I am nursing my son to sleep right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. We gotta be
No,
quiet.
no, you're good. I have the headphones on. I wasn't expecting to win.
I love to be able to support a mama, especially a breastfeeding mom. Can we give it up for her? Let's give it up for Christina in the chat, y'all. Let's give it up for Christina in the chat. Look,
Stop. I'm so excited. My son just popped up because I'm so hyped right now, and he's hyped because like I feel like he's been listening to your videos on
stop.
Instagram. Yeah, look, we're like you said, we're gonna trust fund babies over here. So
Talk about
like we're
it. Like, oh, I hear him. I love that. No, that's a big
yes.
thing for me. I don't want just you to be wealthy. I want your kids to be wealthy. And
Yes.
I want the money to stay in the generation. And I believe like the wealth ecosystem that I've created will allow for that. And many people that are tuned in are first generation millionaires, first generation entrepreneurs, first generations that are actually managing their money well. And so I just love it. So what made you decide to join and hang out with me tonight?
So I've been joining actually the last few classes that you've been
Yay.
having, and I saw you on Coach K's podcast actually one day. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was just like, all right, let me see what's happening. And like you inspired me because I was like, 5 minutes, I can do 5 minutes.
Period.
Like
Period.
we got 5 minutes to spare, especially as a full-time mom and a full-time corporate person. Like
Girl, preach.
right. So last year I had gotten into stocks heavy, and then I was like, I kind of want to try day trading, and it was my sign to just kind of do it. And I'm like, oh, I love your energy. We're in there.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just so glad that I can support you. And so what are you using the 50 for?
Oh. Actually, I'm going to use it to buy your masterclass and to invest it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm coming in July. I was like, all right, how am I gonna get into the room? What are we gonna do?
And oh, that makes me so happy. That's so great to hear. I'm just excited for you because I know that you making that decision changes your whole family. It just does. And it's changed mine. And I'm just forever grateful. And I'm so excited that you showed up tonight, even with the nursing baby late at night. So I'm
Yes.
gonna let you put your baby to sleep, but I'm so thankful for you. And my team is gonna reach out to you and we'll connect. And we're gonna send over that money to you this week.
Okay, thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate you.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Awesome. Okay, y'all. Are you ready? Let me know in the chat. Adola just secured her platinum ticket. Let's go. Let's go. Alan Lee just grabbed a VIP ticket. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Y'all are so ready. Y'all ready? Okay. So, oh, we're giving them. Is that what it is? We're giving them. Okay. So, we're going to give somebody a challenge ticket. Now, my team just told me this. So this it's the platinum? Is it a platinum ticket?
No, just the person who purchased the ticket. Is that so?
Oh, got you, got you. Okay. So this person purchased a challenge ticket and we want to bless them with 250. The winner is Roberta Morcia. Roberta, are you here? Michelle Davis just grabbed her platinum ticket. I love that. Roberta, are you here? Please tell me you stayed, mommy. Is Roberta here? Roberta, you gotta be in the room to get the 250. All right, I see a yes on the iPhone. Is that Roberta? All right, so my team is gonna grab you and pull you up. Let's say congrats to Roberta in the group chat. Come on. I'm all about community. So we support others, we cheer for others. When they win, when they get stuff, we support. Okay. We don't gatekeep, we encourage, we support, and we cheer everybody on because it sets us up and it puts us in a position to receive because we are so excited and supportive of others. So I believe my team is going to grab you. I would love to just chat with you for a couple minutes. Is Roberta here? Uh-oh, if Roberta's not here, oh snap. We gonna go to another person. Thank you so much. This is Roberta. Okay, so my team is gonna grab you on video. She says she's here. Okay, so we're still gonna give one more 250 away. So we're gonna grab her and chat with her really quick. Roberta, I just gotta see you, mommy. I gotta see you on here. I love it. Yeah, you're next. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all about that. Like, let's get excited about other people's wins because that means that we're in a position to set us up for our own win. Come on. One thing about me is I don't play about like jealousy and comparison. We don't do all that. We're cheering for everybody because we want everybody to win. And I'm all about that. And if you know me, if you've been following me at all, you know I am cheering you on and I want to see you live your best life. Why wouldn't I? Right? Because I'm not a hater. Can I get an amen? I'm not a hater. I want to see you win. And my prayer is that other people feel the same way, right? And they want to cheer other people on. I feel like it's contagious. When you don't gatekeep and you encourage and you support other people, I believe that it sets you up as well. Awesome. Was it
Hi, Roberta. I just unmuted you.
Hey, girl, where you at? Come chat with me for a second. Oh, snap. My assistant is adding another winner. Oh, y'all are sweet. I love y'all. So my assistant is adding another winner. Okay, so while we're waiting for Roberta, we have another one, another person.
Hi, Coach. I can unmute Roberta.
Okay, no worries. No worries. It's all good. It happens. Okay, so first, congratulations, Roberta. Super excited for you. And I pray that you use that 250 to invest, to give, to buy a challenge ticket, whatever works for you. So we have another winner. Drum roll. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Kelly Bestick. Kelly, are you in the room? You also got your high yield savings account. Kelly, please tell me that you stayed. Please tell me that you stayed, Kelly. Where's Kelly at? Where Kelly at?
I'm here. Sorry, could you hear me? I'm here, but I couldn't get my thing to unmute.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I actually joined your group 2 years ago, and life took me in a direction that I haven't been able to follow up. So I'm going at it again this time, hardcore.
I'm so excited. Where do you live? It's like light out there. Are you on the West Coast?
Yeah, I live in New Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Okay, so what made you decide to come hang out with me tonight?
Well, a couple years ago when I registered for the first course,
Yeah.
I was really excited about it, and then we had some major family things happen.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to get back into things recently, and I always seem to miss, like, by a day or two, you'll send an email saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I always miss it. But today I saw it on time, so I was like, I'm doing it. And so this is awesome. I can't believe it. And I was so excited. And the thing about SoFi, I had seen when I joined SoFi that they had trading options, but I didn't do anything at that time because I just didn't know much about trading. So I felt like, I'll wait. But I'm super excited.
Yay! So what are you doing with the 250 that you didn't know you were getting tonight for
I
showing up?
know. I will probably sign up for the course in July as well. I have to make sure
Yay!
that I'm not going to be out of town, but if I'm not, I would like to do that. And if so, maybe I'll put that into the SoFi investing.
Yay. No, that's so good. The thing is, it's so simple because it's right there, right? And they make it really easy. And no, I just love that for you. I'm excited for you. I
I'm
really
so
am.
excited. I can't believe it. I have to ask you really quickly. I'm so
Yeah.
confused by Discord. Is there any, like, how do we get started in there?
Yeah. So if you go to the questions and just say, hey, I'm new, how do I get started? I have a
Yeah.
team that's going to go on there and say, hey, this is exactly how you get set up.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yeah, we're here to help you and support you. And at first it might seem a little overwhelming, but
Yeah.
it's a big family. We're the family at the family reunion that like just wants to cheer you on and see you win. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Heather, I have to tell you, Nelson that was on earlier, I'm in
Yeah.
ministry too. And
Oh, wow.
and I know nobody likes to talk about it, but frankly, ministry isn't a very, it's not only is it not high paying, it's tough with the economy the way that it is. So I feel like this is modern day tent making. That's what I call it. It's what you can do that allows you to stay in ministry.
Oh, I love that. And I really feel like that's what we did for so long. We funded our own ministry for so long. And it's so funny because people are like, where do you guys get money from? And it's like, we didn't tell them, right? And I felt like
Yeah.
I tried to avoid the money conversation with the church because I felt like everybody thought it was a scam, especially, and you know this, like 10 years ago. Everyone's like, oh,
Mhm.
everything's a scam. So church tells us to give, 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 but nobody's saying multiply, multiply, invest. The wealth of the wicked is
Exactly.
transferred into the hands of the
Yes.
righteous, right?
Yeah.
And then think about King Solomon. He traded gold. He's the wisest man that ever walked this
Yeah.
earth, right? And
Yeah.
he was a two-time trillionaire. He had more money than Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like people don't understand investing is biblical. And I feel like I'm so happy to be bringing it back to the church in a healthy way. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
And I'm
Yeah,
excited to give out of what I am hopefully able to make, like
yeah,
there's so many other
you
people I
will.
would like to support too. So
And you
thank
will.
you. Super
Yeah.
excited.
Welcome back to the family, my friend.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great chatting with you. Awesome. Bye. Oh, I love it. Man, this is so great.
Hi,
So
Coach.
I love it.
Roberta is here as well.
Oh, yay, Roberta, where are you at? And if you grabbed a class, I would love to hear it. I want to hear if you grabbed a class in the group chat while Roberta is coming up, go ahead and let me know in the chat which course you got. Um, and I'm looking forward to supporting you.
It says my phone won't let me access.
You said what? Oh. Mhm. Comment working on it if you're still trying to work on getting the course. I want to hear. Comment invested if you've invested. Roberta, I can hear you. It's okay if I can't see you. I know you are having some complications. Are you doing okay?
Yes, I am. My phone won't let me access the camera.
It is okay, girl. It happens. Number one, I'm so happy that you joined. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Did you think you were going to win tonight?
Absolutely not. I never win. And I've been praying and like, Lord, I need another source of income. Help me. And this is just like confirmation because I never win.
What?
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
of course. I always say it's God. Like he just has like
It is.
little hints where he's just like, hey, I'm here. I got you. And I'm going to meet you where you are. And I'm just so excited for you. So what made you decide to show up tonight?
Well, I just got off work and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to make it home after the commute, but I made it. And
Yay.
I jumped on as soon as you sent the link. And
Let's
I'm
go.
really excited about this. I truly am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're busy and you have a lot going on and you want some time freedom, right?
Yes, definitely.
You deserve that. Like you
Thank
deserve
you.
that. And my prayer for you is that you learn this skill, you learn to multiply your money and make your money work for you so you can have that time freedom so you don't have to take that long commute anymore. I want you to be able to do what you're passionate about and what you love to do, right?
Yes.
What would you say you're most passionate about?
Mm. Tithing and sowing breakthrough, seeing other people get their breakthrough and freedom from oppression.
Come on. Oh, I love that. I love that. And I pray
Ministry.
you said ministry?
Ministry. I just, there's so many people walking that need breakthrough.
Yeah.
So many in the church that need breakthrough.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that for you. And I believe that you're going to be able to do that. There's no question. And
Thank you.
it is a high calling. I know because I walk in it for years, and it's a different level of attacks and different, but
Yes,
I've learned that God works everything out for our good, and he uses those different attacks to strengthen us so we can be who he's called us to be. So
absolutely, 100%.
I'm excited about your desire for ministry. I always, whenever people say like, I want time freedom so I can do ministry and help people, like that warms my heart, right? Because I'm like, that's God's heart, right? He wants us to help and to serve and to bring more people into the kingdom. So I just love to hear it. And I'm supporting you and I'm rallying you on, and I'm cheering for you.
Thank you. Thank you
Of
so much. And
course.
thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. All right, my team's gonna reach out to you and we're gonna go from there, okay? Thanks for
Okay,
showing
thank you.
up.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I feel like that's half the battle. I feel like half the battle is just showing up. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like so many people just aren't showing up. They're not showing up to where they're supposed to be. They're not showing up and they're not doing what they need to do because they're tired, because they're worn out. But like, what if, right? Like, what if God called you to come and do this and come to learn this, right? It's changed my life. Now, you might say, I'm not tech savvy. Will you hold my hand? I will. I will absolutely hold your hand. I'm going to walk this out with you and I'm going to help you along the journey. If you know anything about me, like I'm not going to leave you stranded. I'm actually going to help you. I've tried trading before, but didn't work. You probably had multiple strategies. You probably had all this stuff going on. You had way too many things that are going on. And that's not what we're doing. We're locking in on one one stock, and one strategy. What happens after I purchase my ticket? Do I have to wait till the challenge to learn? Actually, if you got the platinum ticket, if you didn't, you can upgrade to it. But there's also some before the course things that I want you to tackle and check out. Okay. Questions. Can I join later? You can, but the goal is to watch those classes before it actually starts. So, are there other ticket types? There's those 3 ticket types. Okay. So as we wrap up, I just want to just give me 2 more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes of your time. Can I have 2 minutes in the chat? Say you have 2 minutes, Heather. You have 2 minutes. Can I have 2 minutes in the chat really quick? Can I have just 2 minutes? Can I just have 2 minutes? Okay. As we close this up, I felt like it was important to pray over you guys. Everybody that decided to stay until the end, one, you're going to get a checklist. And that's going to be your gift that we're going to give to you. But I also want to pray for you guys because I know how hard it is to break generational curses. I know how hard it is to live paycheck to paycheck. I know how hard it is to get evicted. Can we talk about it? I know how hard it is to learn a skill by having the pressure on your back of paying bills. I know how hard it is to look at your fridge and only have eggs in there. Like I've been homeless before. So when I stand up here to teach you, I'm not teaching you from a place of I'm a trust fund. My kids will be trust funds, but I wasn't one. So I just want to pray for you guys and I want to encourage you guys never to give up, never to quit, and to trust God in the midst of this season that you're in. If your finances are a wreck, guess what? God uses the biggest area of your struggle in life for his glory. He uses the biggest area of stress to help somebody else. And guess what? Maybe 5 years down the line, you can help and encourage somebody else that might be struggling or suffering with finances, and you can encourage them along the way. So let's go ahead and pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, I just want to pray over everybody under the sound of my voice, everybody that's in the room right now. God, I pray you give them peace right now. I pray that you give them peace that surpasses all understanding. I pray, God, that you give them wisdom and insight and direction. I pray, Lord, that you use the stock market to take the wealth of the wicked to transfer it into their hands. I pray, God, that they're faithful with small and that you'll give them so much more. I pray, Lord, that no weapon formed against them shall prosper. And I pray, Lord, right now that every single person on the sound of my voice, I declare that you're breaking the generational curse of poverty over their life right now. I thank you, Lord, that as we break those curses, we have to renew our minds. So I pray that they're putting something new in, and you're giving them wisdom in their finances, wisdom on how to manage it. I pray that you're providing all of their needs according to your riches and glory. I pray for multiplication over their life because, Lord, they're going to be a good steward over the money that is coming. They're not going to squander it. They're going to be faithful with small, and God, you'll give them so much more. I bless and I pray over their brokerage accounts. I thank you, Lord, that we have 6, 7, and 8-figure traders in this room. I pray, Lord, that today is marked as a day where their lives are completely changed concerning finances. I pray for favor and open doors over their life. I pray for anybody who wants to take the 5-minute trader but can't. I pray, God, that you're providing for them. I pray that you're providing daily bread to take care of them. Continue to protect them and keep them. And I just thank you for their lives now. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. I love you guys in real life. Like, for real. I love y'all for real, for real. And I'm excited about what God's doing in your life. I am. And I'm excited about you guys having freedom and walking in that freedom. I want to see you live the financial life that you're supposed to live. I want to see you live a life where you're not worried about money, where all your bills are paid, where your investment accounts are bursting at the seams. And now your cup is not empty, but you have something to pour out and help and give somebody else. All right? Like, that's what I believe and declare over your life. That's freedom. I think one of my biggest struggles as like a believer was like, I'm praying, but like I remember there's a point, like, do I buy toilet paper or do I buy eggs? If you've been following me long enough, you know that story. Do I buy toilet paper or do I buy eggs? Like, I don't want you to have to make those choices. I want you to be the person that's bringing the eggs and the toilet paper to somebody else. Come on. Now, a free gift is dropped in the chat, and I want you guys to head and click on it. And I love y'all, and I'm so glad you receive it. You should receive it. Absolutely. Period. We're going to change the way we think in this room. And I'm not playing about that. I'm not. And if you know me, you know I'm not playing. Okay. Of course, I felt led to pray for you guys, and I'm excited for you. I am. I love you guys in real life. Okay. Good night. Make sure you click your free gift. Don't forget that free gift right on over there. Go ahead and click on it. Love y'all.
To learn trading from Heather in 2022. One of the great things about the Busy Traders and about Heather's style is that she really has a tool belt of resources, right? She really teaches the full gamut from just long-term investing all the way up to trading on those really short time frames. And so in addition to all of the different training that she had available is the Discord. It really is the community. One, you do stay in connection with Heather and have that direct daily guidance from her. So I encourage everyone to join the Busy Trader. The Discord, of course, is a wonderful place to get your start. Believe it or not, you don't have to know anything before you join Discord. You are going to be exposed to so much information.
There were so many lessons that I've learned on this journey of trading. It's changing not just for me, but it's a generational change, right? My girls are learning to trade. Our family is now aware of not just trading, but just financial literacy, right? So the Busy Trader wasn't just a platform to learn how to trade, but it feels like an entire financial literacy program. I would say, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to sign up today and learn a skill that will change your life, that will allow you to live the life you've always dreamed. This is not a scam, but it will work if you apply it, right? So those of you that were on the fence, you were thinking about it, I am not paid to share this information, but I just want everybody to know that You can do this. Heather teaches you how to fish.
I have grown so much since I've been a part of this community, and I'm a big believer that you have to trade with a tribe. You have to find a really positive and encouraging, but also profitable group that will show you how to be a better trader, not just make money, but if you're a good trader, the money will follow. And the Discord has been amazing. It really has been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to getting even better.
I knew that this was something that was real and that could really be life-changing for me and my family. So it's then that I decided to take Heather P's mentorship, and I feel like that was definitely a real shifter to the way I traded and understood the market. Definitely still learning, still on a journey, but I'm so thankful for Heather, so thankful for the community she's built and the access she's given so many of us to what she's learned and really plowed for. So definitely take the leap, don't wait. It's a real deal.
After I joined the Busy Trader, after I took level 1, I finally have a foundational knowledge. I understand what the chart is doing. I can look at a chart and tell you kind of where the stock is going. I can tell you why the stock kind of did what it did, which I'm really excited about because I'm finally understanding it. If you want to learn anything about trading, join the Discord. Get level 1, get the intensive, but just start with the Discord. You will not regret it.
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I have a lot of nerve. Okay, so we know that trading is 90%, mental, and I was so stressed with my businesses at the time. This Busy Trader Instagram found me. I took my first trade with the strategy this morning. It was a quick $300, and so thank you. I'm a preacher, so I know the standard time. Thank you. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I'm so happy to learn from Heather Lindsey and the other moderators that are there. There's a lot that's a part of the community with the Discord, and so much from the classes. It works. The formulas work. It's actually been a real blessing for me, and I'm excited about what's to come. I'm excited about the possibility of really making this, something that I can do on a more full-time basis. But I'm so happy. Join the Busy Trader. You won't regret it.
My experience has been that I went from being a total newbie in the stock market and trading options to actually understanding what I'm doing. And I've had my first profitable year in the stock market. I feel so much more confident, and her community and team is just so smart and spirit-led, and I'm excited about diving deeper into learning more. But if you are considering learning from Heather and the Busy Traders community, I highly recommend it. It is life-changing. Like, let's create this generational wealth together.
Yo, when I tell you that the Busy Trader is the truth, man, options just really confused me. And I am embarrassed to say how long I've been following Heather in TBT, and I finally bit the bullet and was like, you know what do I have to lose? Just like, go ahead and join. There's a free trial, I think, or for a certain amount of time or whatever to join the Discord. So I did it. And you guys, I've been in this group like a week and a half, and I instantly knew that I was home. If I could say anything, I was so surprised by how engaged and how consistent Heather is in terms of call outs, knowing the charts, in terms of answering questions. She is so on point. Her freaking coaches are the truth. Her admin are so kind and so responsive. If you're on the fence, I'm telling you right now, join TBT and come find me. Like, we could just be in it together, but TBT is home, and I think you'll feel the same. It's amazing.
I've been part of the group for about 3 years now. I have done a lot, and I would say the most important thing is the mental side. Finally found my strategy, and I've done what the coaches always say, and I locked in on one strategy, one ticker, and one time frame, and it is life-changing. So I would say if you're wanting to join, focus on the mental side and focus on one strategy once you find something, and you will experience so much growth.
I actually started with Heather back in 2023. I started from ground zero. My family never really talked about investing or financial literacy. Everything I learned from Heather. And one of my favorite parts has been the Discord, the pep talks. I listen to those over and over again. They keep me focused mentally, and just having people there to answer questions or look at like my charts or just really just be there for support and see everyone's wins have really been helpful. This time around, I really feel like I'm getting close to breakthrough. And once I started seeing what's possible, for me, it's not just about money. It's about having more time with my son and being able to walk in my purpose. I'm really excited for what's ahead, and I'm so grateful for everything that Heather and her team has done.